Hello everyone, Corn here, and I have a thrift store haul for you today, and I'm going to have to run through it kind of quickly because my thrift store, remember I go to two, but one of them had all their craft items 50% off. So, you know what I'm going to be like. So, we're talking about deals like this is 50 cents. And I thought that was a really pretty rubber stamp. It needs to be clean, but I think it's still okay. And I also was able to get this craft punch, or a punch, the little angel, the little cherub, for 75 cents. And I was tickled to find this rubber stamp, or wooden stamp. Isn't that nice? And they kept this one nice and clean. And it's, it was, let me see, this was 75 cents also. They had left the original price, which was $10.75. So I just think that's fun. And if ever I do the mixed media, I can just, you know, that could be fun to do. And then I also found these rubber stamps, and I'm not going to take them all out because they're in there in an odd way, but it includes 7 stamps. They say sticker labels, washable red ink pad. The ink pad is in there, but here are, let me try to get that as close as possible. Here are the stamps. Aren't they darling? And yes, does this remind a lot of us from the late 80s, early 90s? Yes. And I can take out one. Let me take out one to show you. There, like this one. Isn't that cute? So cute. And I also, speaking of the 80s, if these aren't 80s, I'm going to be really, really surprised. I found some buttons, and these are the ceramic buttons. No, maybe early 90s, because I remember Beautiful and I having matching jumpers. This is when she was a toddler, and they had similar buttons on them. And these are the ones the school, you know, pencils and books and history and reading. And then they also had the Christmas ones. Aren't they cute? And these were, let's see, half price. These were down to 50 cents. Then they also had the Noah's Ark. So cute. And then they had some, this is the, let me see. This is, let me get real close. This is, well, all different brands. Really, they're saying they were 15 cents a piece. This is tatting and like the really fine crochet thread. Isn't that gorgeous? And remember what I do with nice thread like this? I wrap them and then put them under like embellishments and stuff like that. That is not an original idea. That idea came from Little Hot Tamale. And look at these colors. Look at those pinks. And I love this one. It's pink and green. Yum. And I got all of these for $1.25. And then when it came to, you know how I love to get the older seam binding, but what I do, I think I told you, I get that netted, great little zippered item that you can put all of this stuff in. I get them at Dollar Tree and just throw them in your washer, and it contains them, you know what I mean, so they're not flying all over or getting messed up, and then just take them all out and hang them up to air dry. And these ended up being 4 for $1. And I also, I think you all saw that I do save the packaging, not not the cardboard, but the other packaging to include. I included it, one of the, let's see, do I have it in here? No. Something for Dolly and the last project share I did for Dolly, who is Crafty Mermaid Mom here. But anyway, I ended up getting 4 of these for $1, and we're also dealing with lace. And there's the seam binding, some more lace. This is a gorgeous color. I love that color. And some vibrant blue and black and purple and that pretty yellow, which reminds me of Ninja. Rick Rack is in there also. And just all sorts of stuff. Oh, that's right. Some of them are from a different, They were 29 cents. These were 4 for $1 at my first one because they were on sale. And then I also got a package of these, the crocheted snowflakes that they have. And they are, I think these are heavily starched. That's why they keep, but remember, if I get anything at the thrift store, I wash them all. And so I don't know how these are gonna be once they're nice and washed. I'm not sure. And then I got some linens, if you all would like to see. Let's do the crocheted ones. This one in the blue, isn't that sweet? This one, I might have to move some things so you can see them a little better. And then this one, oh, can you see? With the pink flowers. It's quite large and quite round. And I just thought that was beautiful, having that cream colored and pink. If I put it in, fold it in half, maybe that's better. And then this baby, there's 2 pieces here, and they have a little personality because they're having a few issues with the threads, and that's fine with me, like this. That's fine with me because I was going to cut them anyway and use them individually in embellishments and everything because I think they're gorgeous. And let's see, I have to dig for a few of these. This one you might think is fascinating because, let me see, can I get it all in the shot? No. Sorry, y'all. It is a peacock. There you go. That's better. Isn't that darling? So much work went into that. And I'll give you a closer look at the embroidery on it also. Somebody knew how to embroider and to do crochet, didn't they? I wonder, you know, if other people realize just how much love and time and hard work went into these pieces. Now this is, they gave me 2 pieces for $2 and I think it's $2.75. And again, I'm hoping, sometimes you can do it, sometimes you can't, but I'm hoping to be able to cut these pieces and just use, you know, the circle here, I hope. I also, for 90 cents, was able to get this runner, and I love the baskets of flowers with the bow. I have always loved them, and I was really tickled pink, and you see this is really nice, and then they did the crochet work around it, and there's another basket of flowers on the other side. Here's just a darling little pink and white one. Isn't that cute? And this is one of my favorites. I think this is just gorgeous. That color pink, that beautiful cream, vintage, yummy color, and that shade of green. Yum. How pretty is that? I really like that one. Well, I like them all. I'm going to have to go even faster. I have to stop yapping. Then this gorgeous napkin, which I thought, especially in this section here, how yummy would this be? Tea-dyed. And I also got this sweet, darling runner also. But look at the sweet little print on this. And the fabric is just so delicate. Just so sweet. Oh, one more crocheted item with that nice chocolate brown. Then super quick, I'm going to run through these pieces. Just dealing with darling tatting and just great thread pulling, and then machine embroidery. Just so many yummy things going on here, and that will really be highlighted, you know, if they're tea dyed, I think. And this one's plain, but I love the linen. I just think that the linen is gorgeous. And you should feel it, y'all. It feels fantastic. How gorgeous is this? Yum. And then this little bit, most of those are 50 cents a piece, and or 25 cents if they were on sale. And then they say that this is a little towel, but how tiny is that? And then some hankies. And I want to ask you all real quick. I'm going to ask it while I show you, okay? Oops, there's someone. Are you all interested? I don't have a big collection. I don't have a large collection of vintage hankies, but I do have some. And if you're interested in seeing what I have, like I said, it's not a large collection, but I could just show them like this and then place them down. I love this. This is my favy. Oh, my stars and garters. How gorgeous is that? I can hear Dolly right now say, it is, it is. I bet Tammy's saying it too. And look at this one. Now, this is not hand embroidery, but how gorgeous is that? And again, a lot of mine are white on white. I do love that. So, and then here's the little pink flower that's embroidered with just, isn't that darling? Just precious. This one is gorgeous too, I think, with those darling little rosebuds around it. Isn't that sweet? I've got to rush it. And I thought y'all would appreciate this lace, because I sure do, with the roses. Isn't that gorgeous? Then we have some crochet work. Some more crochet work just right on the corners. On the corners only. I thought it was so sweet. Uh-oh, I've got to speed it up. This one. And last but not least, because this reminds me of my mama and my grandmother, her mama, whom I love. I love my grandmother very, very much, because my grandmother picked some wild violets for my mama. Then what the ladies used to do is fold it like this, put it in their belt. You know how they used to have the tight belts on their waist, and then the full skirts, and then had a bunch of fresh picked wild violets. Isn't that sweet? And I'd like to thank you all for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody.